got my laces tied. My trusty podcast by my side. If you wanna talk fun, it's the place to be. Yeah, it's the drop, D-R-O-P.
Yowza! This is Thomas from Believe in the Run.
This is Robbe with Believe in the Run.
This is Megan with Believe in the Run.
This is Carl with Believe in the Run.
And I'm just making sure you're awake today because, I don't know, man. My energy normally after a speed workout or something like that, Robbe,
I know.
it's high.
That's why I'm confused.
But today I'm a little bit low.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I'm trying to pump everybody else. So if you're listening, give us that energy back.
Yeah, wait, you are feeling low? Because it doesn't sound like it.
I know I'm faking it.
Oh.
I'm faking it right now, trying to get the energy up. I think I can do it for the show. For an hour. I can
you got to
fake
give
it.
the people what they want.
Yeah.
I don't really even know what it is they want, but they seem to keep coming back.
Well, I guess we got to do recaps because, like, both you and Megan went out of town this week for different reasons.
Yeah.
We've got 3 shoes we want to talk about today.
Yeah.
Which is 2 more shoes than normal.
Right. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
And we got to prepare people for next week's podcast because it's going to be a little different.
And,
okay.
Yeah, and then also shout out to Carl in the dark there.
Yeah.
Hi.
Like, if you're low energy and you're Carl, you're back there, it's dark.
He's going to check out.
Like, he needs a lagoon pillow and he could
yeah.
just chill.
I would for sure fall asleep back there. I fall asleep at my desk. I'm always worried about Carl looking at me as I'm dozing off.
I wonder if we had a lagoon sleep station in the office here.
Yeah.
If any work would get done or if we just had nappers all day.
It would just be me and Robbie together, just
snuggling all day.
Spooning the glizzies.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about that.
we could try. But.
Yeah. Maybe.
You know, they always talk about spoons, but what about hot dogs and buns?
Oh, like putting, like, it's bunning?
Yeah, bunning.
Call it bunning.
I like that.
That's the new spooning?
Yeah.
All right.
I like that.
I don't see that sticking.
A
can catch on.
bunning would be real good. It has a double entendre too.
You can have a section in Wait and See Airlines where
There you go.
first
There we
class
go.
area of
As a bunning?
a bunning area.
I did see on the internet there's like adult male cuddle parties.
Stop.
Like, and it's supposed to be heterosexual.
Isn't
What?
that just called a furry convention?
Yeah.
Also, this is showing up in your Instagram.
It was showing up as an article in a magazine that I follow
Yeah.
called Bunning.
Bunning Weekly.
Yeah.
Sunning and bunning. I
Wow.
like it. Yeah, so that's a thing that's happening. Where what was I gonna
Why don't you
That's
talk
something
to
in
us
regards
about
to that.
your trip? You just
All right.
you went out to see Taylor.
in Leadville? I'm gonna start mispronouncing cities just to piss everyone off.
Belay.
I mean, it'll increase engagement, so go for it.
That actually Leadville. You know, it seems to be a hot topic these days about lead and everything. Have you noticed that?
No.
It's like the new
Bunning?
I don't know, maybe asbestos.
All right. I thought microplastics were the newest.
No, it's like lead is like the old school new. It's like microplastics, but it's a throwback to I don't know, it was a better time.
What about mercury poisoning?
Yeah, I want that to make it come back because you can just play. You can actually play with mercury.
Yeah.
Did you ever do that as a kid?
I mean, I think I'm one time in science class, like in like 3rd grade, the teacher's like, this is what's in your thermometer.
Yeah, you just roll it around. But no, Leadville. Yeah, that's like a new thing though. People were testing everything for lead.
Oh, I think I have seen that.
And remember I said that-
someone's sticking magnets on chicken. I saw that on Instagram as well.
Did it work?
Yeah, I guess so.
Was that high in iron?
Dude, I think it's just moist plastic and they're sticking like a magnet to it and then
That and the
sensational.
washing chicken thing I don't get. But
Oh,
With soap?
dude.
soap and Clorox sometimes.
No.
Yeah, still makes it's like the weirdest thing.
Does people know that like 300 degrees, 400 degrees will
right.
do the same thing?
Exactly. Like you're not like.
And if you're deep frying it,
Oh yeah, no, you're good to go. Anyways, so Leadville flew out there to help crew and pace Taylor Bodine, our leader of the dirt division here at Believe in the Run. And so he was running, this was his attempt at a second 100 miler. And
well, no, he the first 100 mile he completed.
right.
So he's
But I meant
attempting another.
Correct, yeah. And, he lives in Estes, so that's which is what the cool kids say. I think apparently you don't say Estes Park.
East Park.
Oh, you skip the park?
Yeah, you just say Estes.
Okay.
That's the real ones now. And so that
What is there? 20 people there?
exactly.
They don't get to dictate.
Yeah, they shouldn't. But Leadville was cool. I've never been there. So of course Taylor was running the race on Saturday morning, but coming from sea level, literal sea level here in Baltimore to 10,000 plus feet in 7 hours time, that did things to me that I wasn't prepared for. And I had a couple beers, also turns out not to be a great idea. And I may have had a soda in the afternoon, so that was like an extra caffeine. Dude, that first night of sleep, I was...
Bad?
Yeah, not happening. Thomas thinks I have sleep apnea.
I do.
Maybe I do.
He stops breathing.
It was that thing where
How often are you sleeping with Robbe?
I'm bunning him regularly.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't know what goes on in that guest house.
We're starting a new magazine called Thrust.
Whole publication.
I'm not confirming or denying that. But we went to...
And there's a female magazine, Thrust Her.
Yeah, it's like Thrasher, but...
No, like Run Her.
But the new version. Yeah. We got there and so dude, I don't even know what I was talking about now.
You have sleep apnea.
You had horrible sleep.
Sleep
you had sleep
apnea.
apnea. Yeah.
So I was trying to sleep, but I would apparently stop breathing every time I would like doze off and then just wake up, which I think is sleep.
He was having miniature deaths.
This went on the whole night, so I slept maybe 2 hours the first night.
Were you in a hotel?
No, we had a house.
Okay.
And the temperatures are pretty nice there.
What's
Had
going to be
window
cool is
open.
when Robbie gets his CPAP machine. He
Yeah.
goes to bed looking like Darth Vader.
I don't know if I could do. I think I'd rather just die.
So wait, this was Thursday night though. So you technically had one more night before you had to be like ready to go.
Yeah, so this is Thursday night, and we actually went for a run right when we got there,
Okay.
and that was miserable
Okay.
because
Altitude.
I was like dizzy the whole time, like stopping.
That was that one. Remember, we went to Boulder for
yeah, it was the
Asics.
same deal.
And I thought, why am I dying? And you guys were all just bounding around. And I'm like, I think I'm.
No,
gonna-
I was not feeling well
Okay.
that whole time. So add another 4,000 feet to that, and so I'm like, we went on a 5-mile run, and just had to stop multiple times, whatever, and then, but got it done. And then next morning, Taylor. So Taylor came into town that first night, and we got up the next morning, went on another run. Again, not great, but we kind of went up around where like abandoned mines and stuff were, which is pretty neat. There's like, that whole area is basically ant tunnels with mines. Like I was kind of scared that maybe it would just fall through into one or something. I don't know, but I guess they're far enough underground that you probably won't fall into it, right?
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
You don't hear about a lot of people falling into mines. In Leadville.
I don't know, but unfortunately for me, metal detectors are banned. You're not allowed to go treasure hunting around there.
Lame.
You know why?
Yeah,
It's a thin layer of dirt above the government.
the
complex,
facilities.
yeah.
Yeah.
They don't want you.
There's a bunch of those out there.
Why are you actually not allowed to have metal detectors?
I think because a lot of people, there's so much
Gold in them there.
old artifacts and stuff like that. They don't want people. I think partly because of the mines and stuff.
Okay.
Like they don't want just people exploring around the.
But here's the saddest
Land.
part, and I know we're gonna get to some sad parts of Leadville, but this is the saddest part. Robbie went all the way out there. There's one saloon that I told him to go to.
Yeah, I couldn't remember which one it actually was.
There's
so-
only like one in town.
No, there's a handful. There was the Manhattan. There was the Silver Dollar.
Okay, the Silver Dollar is the famous one, but if you go to the Manhattan one, that's like that. I think that's the one with the. Is that the one with the singles, the little tiny bottles, or is that just a diner that had that?
I'm not sure.
The one that everybody knows about.
Anyways, I didn't end up going. Here's why. Taylor wasn't drinking because he's
Running.
running, and then the other guy who went with Bryant, he doesn't drink. So I'm stuck here by myself.
That's
I'm trying
cowboy, though.
And I was trying not to drink the night before to get better sleep.
Sure.
And then basically there's like one more night after that. So yeah, and by the way, we did try to go to, this is what the annoying thing is. The first night we tried to go to the Silver Dollar Saloon, but they were closed at like 10 o'clock.
Well, explain, because not everybody knows what Leadville is. It is a frontier town.
Yeah, it's like old Western, and it kind of still feels like it.
Right. It's not modernized. It's one street that basically has everything that you would need in a town,
Right.
and that's it.
I think the population is 2,500, but back in the gold rush days, the population was 32,000.
Wow.
Which is pretty crazy when you think about it.
Yeah.
Like getting there on top of that high up, and how many people live there is wild.
I mean, Doc Holliday was there.
Yeah, Doc Holliday lived there for I think 5 years. He was.
That's back when you could shoot people.
It was his
Well, I guess you can still shoot people.
I would have been his Huckleberry.
Yeah.
But I know I feel like there was a guy riding a horse at one point who looked like a cowboy, and I was hoping maybe.
Was it Sam Waterston?
Yeah, and I was hoping maybe there'd be a shootout or something, but it didn't happen. I mean, it did in the race, metaphorical one. So yeah, so we did that. We did a podcast, La Sportiva. One of their athletes, Leah Mulligan, was running the race. She ended up finishing third female,
Whoa.
number 9 overall.
Impressive.
So top 10 overall. That was her first. I think it was her first 100-mile race.
Oh, wow.
Or first or second. So that was pretty amazing. And she's from the East Coast. She was second East Coaster, which is kind of a big deal. But we did a little panel discussion podcast with her, and then Taylor kind of took it easy for Saturday, and we just got ready for the race. So the race itself is, obviously I'd never been there for the race, and it's pretty iconic in that it's an out and back race. So it goes from Leadville basically to the base of the mountain. It does like a little loop, and then comes back right near Leadville and then out to the mountains. And then it goes up and over Hope Pass, which is, I forget the elevation of that. I think it's 12,000, 12 or 13,000. So there's 15,000 feet of elevation over the course of the race, which is pretty decent.
Yeah.
Meg, you remember Hope Pass from Trans Rockies.
Yeah.
Would you want to run it twice?
No.
Yeah, sounds
No,
terrible.
not
Because
ever.
you basically go up and over and then turn around and come back up and over.
I remember thinking that exact thing when we were out there, and I was like, how would anyone ever go back up this?
Right.
Like, I would just be like, nah, I'll see you later.
Yeah. Yeah, so the start of the race it starts at 4 a.m. So we got up, I think Taylor got up at like 2:30, and I got up at 3 a.m. After probably 4 hours of sleep.
So they're starting in pitch black.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And really pitch black, because that town has only about
Right.
10 streetlights.
Like you can see stars.
Yeah, it's the main road has streetlights, but most of the rest of the town doesn't. And so and the start line was about a couple blocks away from where we were staying. So there's, I think, 800 people that run the race, which is pretty significant. So the town's buzzing, people are showing up, and it's pretty cool seeing like all the headlamps at the start line. And then I thought they did an actual shotgun blast, but I don't think they do that anymore. It was a
Why not?
fabricated like pyrotechnic explosion.
Yeah.
I know. You need I feel like you need the real.
Yeah.
I mean, if you shoot blanks, that's fine.
No, why not shoot shots? Shots. It's called Leadville.
That is true.
Western states, they shoot the gun in the beginning and they give the bullet to the.
Oh, do they?
finish. Yeah,
casing?
Caleb Olson I saw them presenting it. To
Oh,
me.
dude, that's awesome. I didn't even know that happened.
That is cool.
That's better than a belt buckle.
Yeah.
For sure. So it was off, and it's kind of like, all right, so now what? Because you have 4 hours before they get to the first aid station or like that you can actually go to.
Yeah.
So I just went back and slept for another.
I mean, that's
couple
sort
hours.
of the Western States experience is kind of similar to where it starts really early.
Yeah.
But at least you have that first, like everybody's hustling to get to the top to watch. But then.
Were you there for the start of Western States?
No, because you can't do both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're either at the bottom where the start is, or you're at the top of the escarpment.
Oh,
There's like-
obviously.
Because-
Obviously, they're going to run fast.
Yeah. I mean, I guess with the tram, if you timed it just right, but
Yeah.
You still have
It'd
to,
still be
do
close.
that hike. You still
Yeah.
have to do that other hike.
yeah, it would still be close.
So Taylor's wife and family were there, like his mom and sister and kids. So they kind of had the stuff taken care of as far as refueling and everything like that. So I guess I was kind of there for moral support, which probably not the best idea. But he came through. So there's like an aid station that you can't go to until the second part of the race, and then there is Outward Bound, which is basically the first aid station where everyone can go, and you can drive to that and park. It's just a huge field that kicks up an incredible amount of dust that gets in your mouth, which is great. So that was what I ate for breakfast. And so then we waited for him to come through, and at that point, I think we waited like 45 minutes. He came through looking pretty good, was in top 25.
That was at mile 23, right?
23, yeah.
Because you had the video, and he looked fantastic.
Yeah.
He
So
came
he
in
looked fresh
rolling.
as a daisy.
I ran with him into the aid station, make sure he knew where he was going. And yeah, he looked great. Seemed like he felt great. I will say at that point, David Roche came in like 20 minutes before him already, or a half an hour. I was like, holy crap. You realize how far ahead he was from everyone?
And a little shout out to him. I mean, he got
Dude,
he
yeah.
got hammered online after Western States, and people gave him shit and stuff. And look, that's a sport. Some days sometimes you eat the bear, sometimes the bear eats you.
Yeah.
He ate the bear on this race.
And we'll get back to that in a little bit. But so Taylor was looking good. We were so then at that point in the race, you have to take a shuttle bus to the next
Not the runners.
aid state. Yeah. Yeah. Taylor jumped on. Don't tell anyone. That's how he got to 50 miles. But we got the shuttle bus. You had to take shuttle buses up to Twin Lakes, which is this, like, did you go through there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very tiny town.
Yeah.
So Twin Lakes, basically what we did was we ran over Hope Pass.
Okay.
You go down to Twin Lakes and run. There's like a little parking lot, like a little space. But is that where the next day we run and then we end up in that little town that had the tacos?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, it's generous to call it a town. It's like, looks like we're a one-room schoolhouse and a general store, maybe 10 houses or something.
Those little towns, though, up in the mountains there are the cutest little towns. There's one
Yeah, it's great.
on the backside of, where were we at? I think we were near Vail. There's like this little town on the backside of it that was the cutest, like,
Yeah.
little thing you ever saw.
It's like there's a coffee shop and a VW van, that type of thing.
Yeah, like an
And
antique store for some reason.
All the roads are dirt. Like there's no paved roads. Yeah, there was an art gallery, of course.
Yeah.
But it was pretty great. So so they don't allow spectators there anymore because it was getting too crazy. So there used to be like a couple thousand people who would come and like pack out, kind of like Brooklyn in the New York City Marathon.
Yeah.
So it'd be like packed shoulder to shoulder.
Why'd they not let that happen?
Because I guess the town was starting to get super pissed, and then they were butting heads with Lifetime and like all this stuff. So then,
That's a bummer for the runners.
yeah, so now it's only reserved for crews
Okay.
or pacers.
Did you didn't come up with like a business plan, like you're going to sell hot dogs at the next one, like have a
mean,
little hot dog cart?
Honestly, there's like one of the houses there who had a big yard. He was charging $30 a car for people to park there because you're not supposed to drive up there and park along the road.
Smart.
Dude must have made $1,000 that day just letting people park in his yard.
Yeah.
And when you
Brilliant.
live there, what do you need,
Yeah.
cash for?
That's
Right.
probably his salary for the year.
And so Taylor came through the first time, and he was he seemed okay, but I heard him say, yeah, my foot's starting to kind of bother me on the downhills. And I was like, all right, hopefully that just
Did you
stays the
know
same.
when he started that he had this problem since
I didn't
the
know.
spring?
I didn't know that. So apparently he's been dealing with a foot issue, a post-tibial tendonitis or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't say anything about that when we were out at Western States, did he?
Not when we were running, but I think he did mention at dinner one time that he kind of had something weird.
He also
Okay.
talked to us about it when he was here for Grit.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was in the know of that.
Gotcha.
I just wasn't paying attention, I guess.
So he had been getting physical therapy for it for a little while, hoping that it would subside, getting dry needled and everything. And he said it started to feel better the last couple weeks because he took it a little bit easy. But it just, I guess, flared up on the downside on the other side of Hope Pass, and it just kept getting worse to where he couldn't even run the flats, and he couldn't, like, uphill is one thing, but downhill, he couldn't run at all. And like Taylor smokes people going downhill and on the flats and
uphill.
Actually, yeah, in every way.
He's a super strong runner, and he has something that I will never have. He's got a big ass.
Yeah, he does.
And
big old peaches.
When you see him running up a hill and you see that, it looks like a horse trotting up a hill.
Yeah, like
So-
a grade A prime rib hunk of beef.
Yeah.
Taylor, it's these two guys saying that, not me.
I'm just reading off a card that Carl gave me of notes
Yeah, we'll
to
see.
say.
Make sure you bring up that rump of his.
I mean, hey, that's a God-given talent right there.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, because that generates a lot of horsepower. Yeah. He's king of the thrusters. But so when he came, I guess
He's definitely into that new Atlanta fashion trend of mini skirts on men.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Dude, you are in the weirdest.
yeah.
Yeah.
What is your
I don't even know
algorithm?
what that is.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Now you will.
Thomas is laying out his hand.
You'll know. You'll see it now on your feed. It's causing all kinds of problems.
All right.
Like people are arguing in the comments.
I have no idea, but dude, I can't wait to see what this is.
Okay.
But yeah, apparently Taylor has that going on. And so then we're waiting at the Twin Lakes aid station because that you go up and over Hope Pass and then come back and then the Twin Lakes. And I'm like refreshing my phone as much as I can. And, I saw him check into the one checkpoint and then we were waiting for him to check into the other, which could take a couple hours. But so we're waiting. I'm trying to take a nap like anywhere.
Under a table?
Yeah. So I walked to this field I found a picnic table because it was raining a little bit. So I just laid under there and tried to sleep. And then
Robbie's living his best life.
yeah. And then freaking David Roche had to come through and wake me up because everyone starts yelling and screaming for him. And I was like, dude, chill with the first place course record.
Center of attention.
Yeah. So I didn't get much of a nap there. And then I came back and we're waiting so his wife and kids, I guess they had a friend in town who was staying there that night. So they were able to hang out there. So I'm waiting for them to come back because I'm like, oh, they got to pace Taylor. And I don't have alerts on my phone for text or anything, as you probably know. And I'm waiting forever. I'm like, shouldn't they be here? Because I feel like he's coming through anytime.
You're by yourself?
Yeah. And so I check my messages and it's like Taylor had to drop, his foot hurts, blah, blah, but it was from 2 hours ago.
No.
So you're just sleeping under a bench.
Yeah. I was just hanging out for 2 hours, like doing nothing.
Just think if you had to face him.
They're like, we're going back into town and getting dinner at 5:30. It's like 5 o'clock.
Okay.
I was like, damn it. So, I was talking to people like,
Dude, I know you.
So it's
this
fine.
is it.
It's fine.
Like sometimes
2 hours though. Like,
but it
come
was,
on.
I was a little subdued. It wasn't my normal self because I was so tired. So it was hard to completely engage. But yeah, so it was kind of a wait and do nothing type of afternoon. And then that was very sad when I heard the news.
But it's over.
I wasn't prepared to get that news.
No.
Because in my mind, Taylor
Just does it.
can do anything. Like, to me, he's the most incredible trail runner. And so I was fully convinced, like, of course he's going to finish it. It's freaking Taylor.
Yeah.
I think it's a tough spot to be in because it's the first race that Taylor's done where he is fully exposed, kind of like people now know who he is. He's making noise about it. We're promoting it.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So
For believe in the run purposes, yeah.
in a way, it's good to get it over with quickly. But it's
Yeah.
I mean, look, it's 100 miles.
Mm-hmm.
He ran 60 of it.
50. And at the time, I believe he was top 25 and seemed to be getting stronger. So,
And weaker.
So he
Yeah, at the same
DNF'd at the
time.
furthest part away.
yeah, and there's
Gosh.
no access to there. So luckily, there was a search and rescue worker who was just like off their shift or something and heading back. So they were like, I could just take you back. So.
Oh my gosh.
So we're heading to UTMB, and we're going to be doing the ETC race there. Is Taylor planning on running, you think?
I doubt it.
Like, would he even be able to hike it with Carl and I?
Maybe hiking.
He might be in. He might be down for that.
I don't think he's gonna run it though.
Yeah,
We could
we're
get
not
it-
going to run it. So
We can get it. I want to run the downhills.
I mean, we could do that, but I mean, you got to
Yeah.
go up first. So
Yeah, I don't like. Yeah,
Yeah. So obviously, I wasn't. I just wasn't prepared for it because I was gonna pace him that night from 9 to midnight, and I started to really look forward to it because I was like, this will be cool to finish out the race with him and just, run at night and
what do they call it? Stolen glory.
Stolen Valor.
Yeah, Stolen Valor.
And then
Get to run the finish.
block him from the cameras.
Yeah.
Now I was gonna peel off before the finish if I did that.
Did you have your speaker charged up so that you could run with him with a speaker?
Obviously, dubstep and EDM all the way. It was Skrillex.
Skrillex.
The history, life and times of Skrillex, all queued up. So, yeah, it was a little disheartening, and obviously he was super, super bummed, but tried not to show it. I think he got his tears out before I met up with them, and and then it's kind of like, oh, so that's kind of it then. All right.
So did you guys go to the finish to watch?
We did,
anyone?
yeah,
Okay.
because it was basically still light out when David Roche finished, which is
That's insane.
crazy. So
Well, it's only 15 hours.
it was 16:12.
Oh, it was 16?
So he broke his course record from last year by 14 minutes, which is fairly significant.
Yeah, it's like that's if you're running 7-minute pace, that's a
So
2 mile.
The overall pace was 9 minutes and 7 seconds.
Wow.
But like,
Dude,
I haven't run Hope Pass. You have.
I
so
have.
you tell me.
Hope Pass for me was probably a 20-minute mile. Like it's not just. I mean, I'm sure some people can run it quickly, but it's rocky.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a. Meg, would you call it runnable? Like
No.
some people run it.
I
but
don't think we had Strava then, right? Because I can't even go look and see.
I think we did. I think
I'll
we
have
did
to look,
Strava on
but
that.
it would have been 20-minute miles.
Because you're
Yeah,
hiking
easily.
Like
Yeah.
I'll put it this way: I brought poles, and when you're planting the pole, your poles are even with your head.
Your face. Okay.
So and then you're like going up pretty steep.
yeah.
Some parts of it are runnable, but even like you get up to the top, and it's the coolest view because it really is a crest. So like sometimes when you're in the mountains, you get up to the top and there's other mountains, so that you're just kind of there. But this is one of those ones, and the reason why it's called Twin Lakes is you look down, there's two
Right.
lakes that are side by side, and they're glassy and they reflect the sky.
Yeah.
And you're high from altitude and from exertion.
Yeah.
So you look down and it's just like you think you've reached heaven or something.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. And so he came through and again, course record time, amazing. And this is 6 weeks after he DNF'd at Western States?
Is that
7
only been
weeks, I
six-
think.
It's only been
Okay,
7 weeks.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. End of June. It's
So think about that. He put himself all out there. What did DNF? Mile 65 or something? at Western
62.
States?
I gotta
62.
say the crap he took from people
Yeah.
had to fuel this performance. It had to be some
definitely.
gas in his
Oh,
tank.
100%.
Yeah.
And that's why he was kind of quiet about it and was like, I'm just going to come out and throw it down the hammer.
I thought, did he not? Wasn't there one other race in between there and this?
I don't
think
know.
so.
I thought there was something. I thought he reloaded for.
Maybe.
What did Max do?
I don't know.
Okay, never mind. Just move on.
Yeah. And so, yeah, it was pretty awesome. And then I came back for second place was Ann Flower. So she's first 100-miler. She's an ER doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking crushed it. And I had seen her at checkpoints throughout the day, and she was in third place. And then
Who was she running for? Or
no one.
No one.
What
She's
shoe
an
was she
ER.
wearing?
She had Terex. There's a bunch of Adidas Terex people though supporting her,
David was wearing
like crewing her.
Terex as well.
Yeah. So I think she was wearing the Terex Speed Ultra.
I wonder if it's a new one with a little bit of a wider base.
I'm not sure, but she came in 18 hours and broke Ann Trayson's 30-year-old record, which she's like the greatest women's ultra runner of all time.
Courtney, you mean?
Well, yeah, I would say like pre-Courtney, but yeah, because she has, I think, Didn't she win Western States like 7 times or something?
Yeah, Courtney didn't run it those years, I think.
Yeah. You know what I mean. But she's still, Courtney, what the crazy thing is Courtney hasn't run Leadville, and she lives there, but that's probably why.
Yeah.
And also Leadville doesn't have prize money.
It doesn't?
No, which
Yeah.
is crazy. I don't know how many Western States has. Does that have prize money?
Lifetime doesn't throw up any prize money?
No.
I don't
Which is
think
insane. This is public
Any
company.
of the 100 milers have like legit
Okay.
prize money.
Dude, maybe we should start putting up prize money.
But it's also so close to UTMB, which is why you don't get a lot of the heavy hitters running the race.
yeah.
Um,
I'm so excited to go to. We're leaving on Sunday, so this couple days after this podcast comes out.
Yeah.
How pumped are you?
Dude, I think like as each day goes by, I'm like excited, but I'm also nervous because I know just what the next month is going to be like for us.
Yeah,
in our
We're-
travel schedule.
I feel
so
like we're in. If this was an archer, the string is getting pulled back
it's the
right
calm
now.
before the
Believe
storm,
that.
like you said on Friday. It's
Yeah.
just like, oh boy.
yeah. But anyways, that was cool. Got to see both the course records being broken then in the same day.
You went solo on this one pretty much because Taylor was already there and running. But for the team, kind of solo, would it have been more fun? Do you think if you'd had more non-participants there, or were you fine the way it was?
I mean, it was fine. It was a little. I would say I almost came back. I tried to come back since he DNF'd. I tried to come back Sunday, but the flights were too much to change. So I just it was kind of pointless to be there an extra day.
Yeah.
But it was okay. But yeah, it's better to have a mid crew there.
All right, first check-in. We are headed into marathon season. I hope you're doing well in your training, getting serious, looking at stuff, and checking out what you need to do to have a successful fall. For me, it's grinding and getting those mileage numbers hit and making sure that my base is solid as we move forward. I'm excited. I got to sign up for Chicago officially and officially for New York. So whatever you're doing, I hope you're excited about it, whether it's a local race or one of the biggies.
All right, this episode is sponsored by LMNT, our favorite salty electrolyte beverage.
I happen to know I am a very salty sweater.
Yeah, so am I. I actually did one of those sweat tests, and I lose 1,700 milligrams an hour.
So you could have
Oh, whoa.
an element every hour.
I mean,
Two.
pretty much. But one a day has been pretty good throughout these very hot and humid summer months.
That
in
ain't you,
Baltimore.
is it, Robbie?
You know how I know? Is because whenever I come home from a run, my dog licks my not entire, legs and arms because they're so salty. He's going crazy about them.
You're like a human salt lick?
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Yeah, they've been saving us this entire summer, and we've actually been playing with some of the flavors, mixing some of them.
My bottle right now has real lemonade. Then I put the raspberry salt in there, and then the bubbly water and some ice. And I have to say,
That's
I
nice.
am chilling right now.
That's a good cocktail.
Can I give my shout out?
Yeah.
Okay, I think people have been sleeping on the mango chili.
Wait, you got the mango chili?
I had it since like last year, and I never hardly used it.
But you went back to it?
I think I only tried it on the rim of a margarita, but I've been doing the mango chili with a lime seltzer. Boom! It's pretty great.
Mango chili is John Ober's favorite.
I think it might have jumped a couple tiers up. Maybe I was sick of the raspberry and watermelon. And it's amazing.
All right, I'm going to have to get the mango chili because we don't have any.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bunch of flavors. You'll definitely find one you like. One of our favorites is sold out, but we're hoping it's going to come back, the lemonade.
It's definitely coming back.
So,
It has to.
yeah, put your requests in for the lemonade. But in the meantime, you can get a free 8-count sample pack of Element's most popular drink mix flavors with any purchase at drinkelement.com/thedrop. And it's perfect for sharing with friends.
Yeah, one of the best things is, you know how hard it is to drink water during the day, like if you're trying to get hydrated. But I go through like 20 ounces of Element like in a
Because it tastes
pop.
so good.
Yeah.
But so the last day, there was someone from Baltimore here that helped out. His name is Brian. He runs a Faster
We
Bastards.
ran into him this morning.
Yeah. So he was there helping out, and so we ended up the final day. Sean Van Horn from La Sportiva, he recommended we do this route that starts at Independence Pass, which is like a kind of close to the top of one of the mountains. It's like it starts at 12,000 or 11,500, and then you basically go up and over this pass or mountain down past these like alpine lakes, and then come the whole way down through a long valley. It's like a 9-mile horseshoe, and he recommended we do that. So I was like,
Is that near Camp Hale?
I don't know where that. It's like between. It's like an hour. It's right past Twin Lakes, basically. So if
Okay.
you go past Twin Lakes and then go up the mountain. So we did that.
That's got to be near Camp Hale because that's the third day is Camp Hale and the second
Yeah.
day
Maybe.
is Hope Pass.
So we did that, and that was unbelievable. It was probably top 5 runs I've ever done.
Okay, have you ever been out there for skiing or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
I'm not that person.
So for my entire childhood, we went out there to ski. So every
Rich.
year,
I'm just kidding.
every year, every year we went out there, and it was. I just thought it was beautiful in the winter, and then we went out for Trans Rockies, and I was like, I'll never come back here in the winter. It is like gorgeous at the time of year that you were there. It is green, lush. Like when you run up in the mountains, it's just like
Dude.
endless views of green fields, and then you run up the tree line, and it's pine needles, and
Yeah, because we got to the top of the pass. It was right below 13,000 feet. Obviously horrible, like on my lungs, and just interesting experience. And then it was like a rocky field, like just rocks and boulders down to the lakes. And then, yeah, like you said, I talked to somebody after the run, and she was like, "Oh yeah, a couple weeks ago it was still snow up here."
Yeah.
So the wildflowers are finally blooming. I was like, dude, it's freaking middle of August. And so they were everywhere.
it's like Wizard of Oz level.
Yeah. And because we did this long loop for the middle 5 miles, we didn't see a single person. It was just us in the backcountry or whatever. And that was awesome and so much fun. Yeah, I went to say shout out to Brian
Messler?
Another Brian. So we're going up this mountain, and we're hiking for a mile or two in, and we come to an alpine lake, and there's a guy fly fishing there. So obviously I'm gonna find out what the deal is here.
Dude, what a life. You're out in the mountains.
Yeah,
Fly
right,
fishing.
Right. So I go up to him, I was like, "Hey man, what's it like fly fishing here?" Because he was tying a fly, and he looks at me and he's like, Are you from Believe and Run? Are you Robbe? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, dude, I listen to your guys' podcast like all the time. Like, he's
That's
like,
crazy.
I watch all your reviews. And so we talked for like 20 minutes about fly fishing and shoe recommendations and whatnot. And it was hilarious. It was like he knew all of us. 'cause
That's
he was talking
awesome.
about Thomas and Megan too.
That's funny.
And I was like, of all the places, it's like the most
In the middle
random
of nowhere.
alpine lake. And so shout out to him. And so anyways, we finished the route. It was great. It was beautiful. I only rolled my ankle once, but made it through.
Yeah, let's hear about that because you ended up in the bushes.
Yeah, I was like I just wasn't paying attention, and it's pretty rocky. Like the trails aren't exactly smoothed out. Like there's still a lot of rocks.
You were wearing the Norda 001, but
Yeah.
not the new one.
No. The 001, which admittedly the ankle structure isn't great on it. So I rolled it to the side, and it sounded and it felt like a good one.
Like if it was a sound
you
effect.
heard it?
Yeah, it's like or at least I felt the crunch.
What do they
crunch
call those
pop.
people? The people that make the noises?
ASMR.
No, the people like
Ankle ASMR.
Foley.
Foley. Yeah, Foley artists.
Foley.
Like
They
if they
take
would
celery.
the celery and
it's
feel like your
bones
ankle.
breaking. Yeah.
Yeah, and I at first I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to hike back over that mountain and then get to the car. But it held up for the next 6 miles. So and it hurt the next. I took off a couple of days, but anyways, and yeah, I fell in like off the side of the trail into the bushes, which is great.
In front of everyone?
It was just
In front of one person.
One person.
Oh.
Yeah, they're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But it would have been funny if a dude popped up behind a rock and was like, "Hey, are you Robbe from Believe in Run?"
Is he in a bush?
Yeah. So then we got to the end of this trail, and we were we were told beforehand you'll probably have to hitchhike to the top.
Oh, wow.
Because it's 3.5 miles on a shoulderless road up the mountain back to the cars. So we asked the first couple that we saw that came off the trail, and at first they said no because they were going in the other direction. So then we're just like thumbing on the side of the road as they're getting ready to leave, and then they came off to us and they're like, we'll take you.
John Kerouac over here.
Yeah. Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, John, because that's his brother, right?
Oh, John Kerouac? Yeah. So that was actually pretty cool. So we hitchhiked.
That was nice of them.
Yeah.
Did they have
back-
cigarettes?
That would have been awesome. No, they seemed to be. I think they were coming from Aspen.
Okay.
A little town called Aspen.
Were they
The
driving
beer-
a Range Rover?
The beer flows like wine. Close. It was like a Jeep. What's the, like...
Grand Cherokee?
No, like the one that's almost like a Range Rover. It's like a
Wagoneer?
Patriot or Challenger or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like a nice, like the top end
Yeah.
Jeeps. But yeah, that was cool.
Did they make you like ride behind like a dog gate? Get in the
They
back?
should have, yeah. I mean, I would be suspicious of me.
Hell yeah. I mean, Bryant has a trustworthy face, but
Yeah.
that's the one that would get you.
That's true.
Yeah.
He's this real psycho.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you could spend $100,000 on a Jeep.
Let me see.
A Wagoneer? Is that what it is? Probably.
Maybe it might have been that.
It's the biggest one they got.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
It had like some sort of interesting sunroof situation. That doesn't describe it well. But anyways, then we went into Aspen for a little bit.
Robbie says Aspen's not his kind of town.
Why not?
I felt very out of place in that.
Was
in that
everyone very
situation.
fancy?
Yeah.
Very bougie?
When there's a like outdoor strip mall situation with a Louis Vuitton store, I don't think
yeah.
I belong there.
Like instead of a 7-Eleven, it's a Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Robbie's like,
Whoa, can't go here,
Yeah.
man. It's too sketchy for me.
Dude, they have a ski lift that comes right into town.
Yeah.
That was crazy to me.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I just didn't know that type of thing existed.
the same thing with Vail.
Really? It just goes straight into town.
Like here's the village.
Yeah.
There's a ski lift right there. Yeah.
I have ski culture is probably the least thing. I know a little about a lot of things. Ski culture, I know nothing about.
See, that's what I grew up with.
Okay. Yeah.
Like that was like, so I
So
was
Vail was close to Aspen? Is that true?
Vail and they're hours apart.
Oh, okay.
But like Vail and Beaver Creek are real close to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to always just consider them the same thing because you can start skiing in Vail and ski over to Beaver Creek basically.
Okay.
But it's that was, so we were fortunate in 1976 when Vail was just starting to become a town.
Yeah.
My stepmother and her first husband purchased a place for pennies on the dollar.
That's crazy.
Like I think they got 3 units in the lodge at Vail for $76,000.
wow.
And now that
probably a good
equivalent would be
investment.
like $7 million. So
Wow.
yeah, so we used to be able to go out there, and we would go out for 2 weeks in the winter. And
That's cool.
Yeah, so I used to ski out there quite a bit.
Okay. Yeah, I see the allure of it. It seems, I bet in wintertime it's pretty cool.
It was cool. What kind of sucked is being under 21 there,
Yeah.
because the nightlife was exciting. So like it's fun. You ski all day and you do all that. But being like when I got around 18, 19 and going out there,
Yeah.
all you wanted to do was go to the bars after the skiing because like people would get off the slopes and they have like outside decks even in the winter and they have the heaters and the fireplaces going and people are just sitting there in their ski gear drinking beers and
That actually does sound pretty nice.
yeah, I mean, and people are in jacuzzis drinking beers.
You're telling me you weren't doing that when you were 18, 19?
I did, but I got like my ID taken away and I got kicked out of places and it just wasn't.
Just a hassle.
Yeah, it was just a real pain in the ass.
Did you do that, Meg? Did you go ski?
Yeah, I grew up skiing also on the West Coast, but Tahoe.
Oh, wow. Okay.
See, in Tahoe was only an hour and a half from my house at that time.
Oh, so that was like,
That's where I learned.
gotcha.
And then when I went into boarding school, also skied
Yeah.
because they had Mount Whitney.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyways.
Not Mount Whitney. Damn it. I always
Mount
forget the name.
Washington?
No, it's a little tiny. I
Saying
mentioned
mounts.
it before and somebody was on the podcast. They were like, oh, yeah. It's right in Pittsfield, Mass. I forget the name of it.
Mount Vernon.
No, yeah, it was Mount Rushmore. Anyway,
That'd
we're
be
boring
cool.
people at this point. Meg, you were also away.
Yeah, I did want to say though, next week the team is going to be in UTMB, and so the plan is.
Well, no, we're going to be in Chamonix.
Okay, they'll be in Chamonix.
Well, that's like saying we're going to be in
No, I'm pronouncing.
Leadville.
I think everyone knew what I meant.
It's Chamonix. Chamonix.
I know, I like that. X is going to get you.
You should do that.
The
Chamonix.
only thing I wanted to say was that you guys are going to record the podcast out there next week, which means Taylor will be on, so you can get his first perspective on the event and how it went.
That's good.
It's firsthand perspective.
Moving on.
First foot.
Yeah. We're also going to go paragliding.
Are you gonna do it?
I already bought tickets.
I'm so mad, dude.
Dude,
I might just do it by myself here. Just
Go
listen
up to
to
Pennsylvania.
get an
So-
Eno hammock and put it on my backpack and
the
jump
whole
off
thing
the
behind
mountain.
Do it off zero
Hoka
price.
is fly, human, fly.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be good for the video to get the Mafate, few thousand feet up
That'd
in the
be
air,
great.
gliding out there.
Well, if anything happens, we had a good run.
Dude, I got to tell you, ways to go. Like, I think about it, like the other day I was thinking about it, it's like, okay, they used to battle and people would be like, you had a good death, when they were fought in war or something. I'm like, you really did. Like, what did you do back then? Just hang out until you died of some disease or something?
Yeah, it's definitely better to die by the sword.
Yeah.
But the problem with paragliding is like I wouldn't want to die by getting caught in some power lines. That's the only thing.
Why?
I don't know. It just seems like
What's the
it'd be-
difference? Like if it just didn't open and you hit the ground?
No, if you were just like caught in them and just getting
Oh, you-
shocked or whatever, it feels like it would be annoying.
What are the we
Yeah.
Googled? Remember we Googled the chances of dying, and it's like
Yeah, didn't you
it's
say
like
it was like super.
It's lower
it's like
than anything else.
0.0008%.
But
I would still do it.
I
I
do
just
think-
imagine if that's the way you die. It's
It would be funny if, like, I would even laugh if I perished paragliding in Chamonix because it's kind of like that when he's doing the moves. Hey, everybody, look, I'm hang gliding. I'm dead.
yeah.
You know?
If you would you just like leave your body there then?
That'd be up to Meg. I'm gone at that point.
yeah, how much is the medical evac again?
I have a feeling Meg's leaving it. I'm just kidding.
I mean,
$200,000.
I would leave it.
yeah, just build a statue for me here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's transporting a corpse seems like a lot of work.
A lot of money.
I really, I
And
think.
it's not even what are you gonna do with it?
No, just, yeah.
You're not doing anything with it.
Yeah, just light it on fire.
Can you just tell if that happened? Can you just tell them like I'm good? Like
I think it's on my my runner ID, my road ID. It just says leave it where you found it.
yeah, like if it happens in another country, are you allowed to just say nah, I'm good?
No, I think you get deported because you're not a citizen.
really.
Yeah, they'll probably be like, he's not French.
We don't want
Move along.
Wow, and then you just show up at the border of wherever you're from.
Yeah, they just leave. There's like a border body.
They put it
catch.
on.
No.
They put it in a beach in New Jersey somewhere.
Where would I guess they just box you up and send you home?
Just send it, push it off across the ocean.
We were flying. I remember we were flying someplace and they were putting a body on the plane.
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Uh,
like a military.
Yeah, they usually.
Yeah.
I saw Southwest had something like that. Like
They put him in They put him in the hold
I
in
saw.
Southwest.
Yeah, someone posted a picture.
Dude, can you
of, like, a
imagine? They
casket.
can't get my bags from one place to another without losing it.
Yeah, no. For
Yeah, really. You put an air tag on that
Yeah,
body.
you got an air tag on that thing.
Wow.
All right.
So you moved her mind this week, Meg, at outside of Atlanta.
Decatur.
Decatur.
A little town called
You
Decatur.
said it was nice.
Yeah, I mean, I was there for 12 hours, I think. I arrived at 2:30 p.m. on Friday, and we left at 7:30 a.m. Or wait, on Monday, and left at 7:30 a.m. on Tuesday.
I dropped her and picked her up in less than 12 hours.
Yeah, it was
wow.
weird because I was eating breakfast in our house on Monday morning, and it was like, check into your flight. And I was like, oh, my return flight. I was like, this is really a fast trip. But yes, the short time we spent there was nice. I guess the PGA was also happening that week, so everyone kept asking if we were media for PGA.
Oh.
And by everyone, I mean like 2 people in the hotel.
Interesting.
Yeah. But we went to the Fleet Feet there. They took us on a little run called the Rabbit Run, and I didn't understand, and then we saw our Stravas, and it looks like a rabbit.
Oh, I thought maybe you saw rabbits.
No. There might be some there, but we didn't see any.
Wasn't there? There's a PGA Championship going on in Baltimore too.
Yeah.
though.
Yes, there's the BMW Classic.
Yeah.
It was the week before.
Out of Caves Valley Golf Course.
Gotcha.
Now that's bougie.
Yeah, I've never been there.
What's nice is they transport all the athletes by BMW to the BMW
Oh,
Classic.
really?
And if you go to the airport afterwards, there was like it looked like a BMW sales lot.
No way.
Like they just park them out by the parking ride.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Speaking of bougie, I've gotten a lot of Delta points from all of this travel.
Oh,
and
right.
so the way it works is if you have a certain status, you're one of the first people that gets upgraded. So I've been flying first class a lot.
Oh, shoot.
And
Jack Harlow over here.
I'm not really sure how to go back at this point because Southwest is trash in the sky.
But here's what I hate about Megan.
Just one thing.
The one I'll talk about right now.
Tread lightly.
Like she got first class and she didn't take advantage of it at all. She didn't take the nuts. She didn't take the drinks. She didn't take
Whoa.
nothing.
That's a grocery shopping experience right there.
Yeah.
Well, it was like what did I say? It was 7:30 a.m. flight. And I'm like, I don't want anything right now. And I won't drink coffee on an airplane ever since I heard the water is dirty.
Doesn't
So,
the heat kill it off, though?
Yeah.
I don't think they're boiling that.
I'm not drinking the coffee either. They had what are they called now? Flight attendants?
Yeah.
They-
I don't think it's mistresses.
Yeah. I was gonna say something, but I control myself. I'm growing.
Well done.
Anyway, they had the flight attendants saying they're like, don't drink the coffee. They said it comes out like they're just pouring it out of these plastic containers of water and just.
What?
They said it's the same water that they use in the toilets. And I don't believe that
Well-
they have really great water for toilets.
I think it's just a bucket of water.
I'm unsure where the water comes from, so I have
Right.
been scarred and I won't drink the
We'll get
coffee.
somebody who knows something writing in about.
All right.
Yeah.
I've had plain coffee before. It's fine.
I'm with you.
You're still here, is
I'm
what
not.
you're saying.
It's not going to deter.
It doesn't
me.
taste good though.
No, I will say plain coffee is the worst of all coffees. for
Worse than
sure.
hotel coffee?
Hotel coffee's worse.
Yeah,
Hotel
they're
coffee
pretty-
is so bad.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Wait,
Like
when you say
Southwest-
hotel coffee, are you talking about the one you brew in your room?
Yeah.
Yeah, hotel room coffee.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
'Cause
not
sometimes
the
they
stuff they
actually
have
have
at the
good
bottom.
stuff,
Yeah,
yeah.
in the lobby. No.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Well,
So-
every once in a while, though, they do have like the K-cups with like the nice brew.
The nice Keurig ones.
If you're in
yeah,
a fancy
but-
hotel.
See, and we're back to microplastics.
That's true. So Southwest said that they're upgrading they have a new coffee vendor. So maybe it's better now.
I don't know.
Because they didn't have coffee on the plane because they said they're switching over from their supplier.
I don't trust anything
nothing's
they say.
gotten better
Doesn't
on
change the water.
Southwest.
That
in a
is
while.
actually a good point. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually probably worse now.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, what I'm upset about is Megan didn't take it. Like, if you're in first class, one thing is a nicer, wider seat. That's great.
Yeah.
The other thing is all the benefits.
That's what I'm saying.
Did you at least laugh at the peasants?
Well, so on this specific flight, it was weird because we entered and then I took a left. Like you went up to the front, so I didn't even see any of the
that's one
people.
of those.
Oh,
One
good
of
old
those.
segregation. Nice.
Yeah.
But we did come up with a problem, though. When you're getting off the plane, she had
Yeah.
to mix with the peasants.
Oh, yeah.
I think
And
they
I'm
should
like-
let first class off first.
first.
Why not?
Or
You're
have a
You're
separate
better
exit.
than everyone.
Yeah.
They did that for me
Very
when I came back
important now.
from London. I think it was the same situation where first class went the other way, and I was standing at like the exit, and they made me wait for all the first class.
Yeah.
See,
people to
they
go.
didn't do that for me. Nope.
Yeah. And I got off first when we came back from London.
Yeah. Well,
Gee, I wonder why.
there's an emergency team waiting out front for you. But anyway, the Decatur stop was great. We talked to a girl, Allie, who is an art therapist and now a running coach, and she was hilarious, and it was a really good conversation. So you guys are going to want to listen to that one on Feel for the Soul. It'll be out in a
Okay.
few weeks.
Nice. And Decatur is one of those towns that there's a Decatur in multiple states, and I don't know why. Who is Decatur, anyways?
I had never heard of Decatur before it was on my
Well,
travel schedule.
I have been to Decatur in Georgia before, and there's also Decatur in Illinois because Sufjan Stevens wrote about it on that album.
Why don't we all have ChatGPT? Why not just ask them who's
I just-
Decatur?
Yeah.
Or why are there so many people named Decatur? It's got to be like a French dude who helped out in the Revolutionary War.
I
or
would
something.
imagine that's what it was.
That and Lafayette.
Well, because of the popularity and fame of naval hero Stephen Decatur Jr. in the early 19th century, He was a celebrated figure, particularly after the War of 1812, and many places were named in his honor during the westward expansion and the establishment of new towns.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. There's also a Stephen Decatur school in Ocean City,
Cool.
Ocean Pines.
Is there?
Yeah.
Is that his brother or something?
It's like John Kerouac.
John Kerouac. He got elementary school named after him.
Yeah.
instead of a great American.
We're not going to give you a whole town, just a shitty high school
Yeah.
that has a lot of problems and drugs.
I like
and
that.
Kids are having sex in the bathroom.
Oh wow! Still, even now.
Yeah. That now is, well, I guess, yeah, you're right. The confusion is going
I
on.
think it's maybe. All right, so that's cool. And did you? What was the weather like when you were there, Meg?
It was hot still.
Oh, was it?
Which it was kind of a bummer because it feels like we've had a tease of a few nice days here. It's been like cloudy and breezy and not awful. And then it was like back to awful. But I was there for a 3-mile run. So
Yeah.
I survived.
I gotta tell you, going out to Colorado,
So good.
I was like, fall is here. And actually, it does still feel a little bit fallish in Baltimore right now.
Dude, Carl and I are going to have to
Chamonix.
bring winter jackets, like puffers and stuff.
So that's the problem with going to somewhere where the temperature range is 39 to 70.
You got to pack. Like, you don't know what to- you don't know what
I
to
was
wear.
just throwing crazy stuff in because gloves, hats, winter. I don't even remember what 39 means. So I had a huge duffel bag that was full of all kinds, half of that I didn't wear.
Yeah.
And it's also different because out there, it's not as cold. Like 40 degrees isn't that cold. It's
Crispy, 'cause
It's
it's
much
not as
colder out
wet.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So turns out I didn't need most of the stuff.
It's the craziest thing. Humidity makes it hotter and it makes it colder.
Yeah, what the hell? How's that possible?
It's just wetness. It's the essence of beauty.
Yeah, kind of is.
Second check-in. Man, I am bad at pacing, and that's why it's good to have friends. So today when I went out to do my workout, I asked Robbe to come on out and keep me honest on some of the paces. And it's much more fun, too, to have somebody there, especially when they talk a lot like Robbe does. So it kind of distracts you. So that's good. Robbe, you were just up in the high altitude.
Yep, struggling to breathe.
Was it tough to find the right sock for the mountains?
No, because it turns out that altitude does not affect sock wearing abilities.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, because like I find that my feet breathe better down at sea level.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I never thought about that, but I think you're right.
Yeah, but it's a good thing that we've got socks. We've got SWIFTWICK socks, Meg.
Yeah, and we were just talking about how people are spending crazy amounts of money on race day shoes, like $300. You got to have the best socks inside of those.
Yeah, take your old socks and make puppets.
Put googly eyes on them.
Yeah, so SWIFTWICK we've been wearing all summer long, and we will continue to wear them all year long. They're our favorites. They're sweat wicking. They're comfortable.
I found out it's not the crew that I love. It's the mid crew.
Okay.
I feel like that's what we are, a mid crew.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm working on my aura,
Yeah.
working on that.
We'll get there.
But the mid crew one is like, it's a little higher than the 3/4 sock.
Ankle sock?
The
I don't
ankle,
know.
no, the ankle sock is the one that's like right at the level of the shoe.
Yeah, that's
Then you
what I
got
like.
the quarter sock,
Quarter
which is
sock,
just like
just quarter.
Let's just hide the ankle sock, and then the mid crew is like, I'm not sure I want to go all the way up the shin.
Yeah, the glass is half full.
Yeah, and then you go all the way.
And your glass could be half full too if you get a pair of SWIFTWICK socks.
Yeah, so if these two have convinced you about SWIFTWICK socks, you can go to swiftwick.com/collections/believe. And if you use the code BELIEVE15 at checkout, drop listeners will get 15% off their first purchase. Have you guys heard of the David bars? The
Yeah.
protein bars? You
Is it
probably
started
see
by the
them.
guy who did the raw bars, or what were the bars that had like just the black label and the ingredient?
power bars?
No, the
Oh,
ingredients on the
the
outside.
RX
How
bars?
is-
Yeah, it's the founder of that.
Okay.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
How is Roseanne Bar not capitalizing on some sort of like
Bar?
candy? Yeah, like
Or a stick to hit people with.
any of those.
Didn't she go nuts and get in trouble for being
Roseanne-
something?
She was always kind
She's
of
always been-
crazy,
She,
right?
I think she said something racist or something. She got pulled
Oh,
off her
she
own
did,
show.
I think. Yeah.
I don't know if
Show
she pulled
canceled.
who was the lady who had the cooking show that got in
Paula
trouble?
Deen.
Paula
Yeah,
Deen.
she got really.
Dude, but if you look up the Paula Deen corn casserole, dude,
It's
you
worth
yeah,
the racism.
Oh, yeah, I think I think it balances out her sins. She contributes much good to the world.
Well, so anyway, they were all up in the, at least in my news feed, probably not Thomas's because his is filled with something insane, but because everyone's all upset that there was testing done on the David bars and it came back and it doesn't have the amount of protein it says and it has way more fat and way more calories and blah, blah, blah. And so I was asking Megan about it when we were in Decatur and she was like, well, did you see what else they're selling? And I was like, no. So they sell these David bars and now they sell boiled cod.
Frozen cod, I thought.
Boiled frozen cod.
It's under the name David bars?
And it's
Cod bar.
It's
Holy, wait, that's real?
Let me
it's
see
real.
it. Let me see
He
it.
sells bars and cod. And I'm just like, how is this like the next step in
Dude,
like
I gotta
the
tell you,
products lineup?
I like cod.
I am.
But it's like David bars and
fish
cod.
You would eat a cod bar during your workout? Or
Probably. It's a very,
Weightlifting,
it's a
probably.
very mild fish. Yeah.
Inoffensive, yeah.
Yeah.
I also we do a tradition after Thanksgiving. Because we deep fry a turkey, we'll do a fish fry after
Fish and chips.
the next day, and I like a beer battered cod.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. But it's not beer battered. It's just
No,
a
it's
cod
just-
bar.
It's not even-
Wait,
Well-
do you eat it like a bar?
no, it's just
like a
cod.
pack.
It's just
Yeah.
a fillet,
Yeah.
but it's $55 for 4 fillets.
What?
Yeah, and I imagine that they're not like
What's
a
a
pound
normal
each.
What's a normal piece of cod cost?
Probably half
I
that.
haven't been getting cod lately. 6 ounce, dude. 4 6-ounce fillets for $55.
That's lobster prices.
Bro, like, cod's like a pretty basic fish.
Yeah,
too, right?
it's not an expensive one.
I sometimes think that's what's in lake trout.
Yeah, you're probably right. Because that's not a. Well, I think it's some sort of trash fish.
It's pigeon.
No, it's not cod. It's Oh man, I forget what it's called. All right, sorry. I'll try that. By the way, lake trout is a food served in Baltimore. I think it's regional to Baltimore. That is not. There's no such thing.
Yeah,
I mean-
you would go there and you get battered fish. It's like fish and chips, but instead of being fish and chips, it's called lake trout.
Yeah. So yeah, it's freshwater char.
Yeah.
Or Mackinac.
Macaw?
Anyways,
Macaw?
no.
Yeah, so I just thought that was fascinating that's what that dude's selling now. If anyone gets
That's
it, you'll have to
interesting.
let us know how the cod
Maybe we
is.
should get some for the office. That'd be nice.
Some office cod?
Yeah.
No, there's a no fish policy in the office
No cooking
environment.
fish here.
I can't
Because
wanna
the
raise
only
my
thing we
salmon.
have to cook is a microwave, and
Oh,
Okay.
this one lady said you can't eat salmon anymore because she's like, I zoomed in on our. We got the best quality salmon. I zoomed in on it. There's little worms in it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So right now it says the retail range for cod as of July is between $3.50 and $7 per pound. So in that package there was
6 ounces.
6 times 4 is 24, so that's a pound and a half for $55.
So
Yeah,
it's a 100% markup.
So he's charging $37 a pound. That seems like a lot more. Wait,
What's the difference in his cod? Maybe he's got a special cod.
well that's what I was
It's wild
wondering.
cod. It's I don't know.
Or maybe
It's
it's,
high protein cod,
Yeah, he's
even though
spring-
it's all the same
The
exact
difference
thing.
is he has a chick posing with it all sexy like in that locker room.
That's AI if I've ever
by the
seen
way,
it.
She looks like she's in jail. That looks like someone in jail eating
I
cod.
gotta see this. Hold on.
Yeah, she's in a locker room.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a she.
That's an AI bot. That's a
It is
made-up
AI.
human.
I don't think.
I
I
want to
don't
know
know
what
if they're
they.
allowed in a YMCA locker room like that.
No.
With a piece of cod hanging from their.
Can you imagine
Who would
going in the
eat
locker room?
fish
It
in a
already
locker
smells.
room?
It smells bad enough, and you're gonna eat fish in it.
Where did they store it? You think they just stored it in their locker while they're working out?
Yeah.
It's
And then just
shelf
has a
stable.
plate and a fork,
Yeah,
like ready to go.
You take it in the steam room.
Oh yeah, that works. Put it in a bag.
That'd be like Kramer.
Put it in a bag in the hot tub like a sous vide
Yeah,
type
remember
situation.
when Kramer was making his salads in the laundry in the
shower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take the cod into the
I
steam
love
room.
that. That's hilarious.
I offered Robbie our ice barrel.
Oh,
I might take him up for it, but now I told Thomas, of course it's the end of summer and you're offering me an ice barrel.
you can do it in the winter.
Dude, it's more hardcore.
That's true.
Although the research is kind of iffy on cold plunge these
So-
days.
I was talking to Thomas. I might take you up on that because I was thinking about begging you for it.
Okay.
But now that you're offering it, maybe I don't want it.
You want it.
Yeah.
Just think.
Did he tell you have to get it out of the house?
No, I'll help him.
Okay.
I'll help him.
Oh yeah. So have you seen this article, Meg? It's in the New York Times yesterday. It's Are Marathons and Extreme Running Linked to Colon Cancer?
I saw Endurance Sportswear had that as their subject line, but I didn't read it.
It's a very interesting.
I don't want that.
Is it because people are taking NSAIDs?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That's actually, so they don't know. So it's a preliminary study where basically somebody noticed a trend in some of their patients, and he did a study with 100 people who ran marathons and ultra marathons.
Okay.
And he found, and colon cancer is on the rise in younger people in general.
I did hear that.
By an alarming amount, which is, so they lowered the age recommendation to 45 to get your first colonoscopy.
I still haven't done it.
Can't wait for that.
I have one in this fall I booked, but
Okay.
I'm supposed to do like some pre-thing before I do it,
Prenup.
and I haven't done that.
Is
Okay.
it still skew men?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know in this study if it said, but sorry. I think he studied 100 runners, and they found that 100 miles. Sorry, I'm trying to skim through this while I'm talking.
Here's what I hate about these studies, Carl. I saw something on ticks, and then I went running in the woods the other day, and I got like a bug bite. And I'm
my
like,
God,
do I have Lyme's disease
Every
now?
30 minutes, he's like, is there a bullseye on my leg? Is there a bullseye on my leg? I was like, dude, you don't have Lyme's disease.
Robbe told me about this story this morning. My butt is all I can think about.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Just thinking about your
This
butthole.
whole thing is about colon cancer.
Oh, that thing. Yeah,
Dude, I think about it all the time.
Mine or yours?
Well, both.
How this topic has been like
okay,
throughout the whole. Yeah.
So
continue.
here we go. So he had patients who had poor of health. They were, like I said, they were 3 of his patients, lean, young, under the age of 40, ran ultra marathons and marathons. By the time they came to see him, all 3 of them had advanced colon cancer. He was mystified because they had no risk factors, nothing else. So he recruited 100 marathon and ultra marathon runners aged 35 to 50 to undergo a colonoscopy. It says the results were staggering. Almost half the participants had polyps, and 15% had advanced, how do you say that? Adenomas, likely to become cancerous.
I don't know what either of those things are.
So polyps are like
I've heard polyps before.
basically they can be
What?
totally fine. They can be benign and no issues, but they can also be precancerous, especially in the colon.
Okay.
It's like bumps or whatever. And that's much higher than the rate seen among adults in that general population. It's usually 4.5 to 6%. And it was at 15% in this.
But did he also take non-runners and do the same
So
study?
that's the problem, is that there wasn't a
Blind
control
study.
arm.
See, because they're saying it's just higher across the board. So
Right. So that's what I was
Also,
thinking.
is technology getting better where they're finding this stuff more easily?
Yeah, well, that's what I always wondered too. It's because so how many people just have these? Because a lot of times you don't need to get them removed, or even can
Yeah.
create problems if you do.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, if you just grabbed 100 people who don't run,
Well, here,
is it the same situation?
Yeah.
when Theo was in the womb, they did the ultrasound or whatever, and they saw like a little hole in his heart. And the
Yeah.
problem is that like kids can be born and then they have to do open
Yeah,
heart surgery.
My kid had a hole in his heart when he was first, but it like heals up in the first couple of days.
Well, what they said was our equipment's gotten better, and we're finding out that as the heart develops, that's just the way it develops.
Right.
And so they got us all worried. Like I was like freaked out for like a week.
Yeah.
And of course, the next sonogram, they're like, "Oh, it's all healed up or whatever," and they're
Right. Which
It's
is
just-
why they don't do precancer screenings for every single person alive, even though you could possibly detect some, but there's a greater chance of finding things that are benign that you then do surgery
Yeah.
for that creates complications down the road. So it's really, you could do CT scans for everybody, but then you could just find things that are totally normal and be like, oh, we need to do surgery on this.
Well, you remember when I had to do that thing where my forehead fell off?
Yeah.
I think that was a waste of time.
Yeah. It still looks good though.
Someone asked if I got like I think they're referring to me on the YouTube video. They're like Botox ? And I was like, no, but thank you.
That's cool.
And I was like, yeah, I'm glad my forehead's looking that smooth. But yeah,
How do you tell if someone has both?
they
Their
can't
head
move.
doesn't move.
Like if you know how we can do this with our eyebrows, like you go, oh, surprised, and you see the crinkles in my head. When someone has Botox, they get surprised and they're just like, you know,
There's no wrinkles from here to here usually.
Right.
And
'Cause their
then
muscles
even like,
can't
I
activate.
feel like you can really see in the eyes. Like if the eyes don't, like you can see someone's expression in their eyes, but when they've had a lot of Botox, you can't.
Okay.
like so. See, like when I smile, I get these
Right.
the side things.
Crow
They
feet.
Yeah.
they shoot that with a thing that basically paralyzes all those muscles, so that you can't. You still have you would have the wrinkles there, but since you can't
Doesn't get
activate the
worse.
muscle. Yeah, but the problem is, I think it does, because I think what we're seeing is like they're saying it's fixing people's face, but then it's killing all the muscle tissue underneath their skin, so people are getting droopy faces later on.
Oh.
I also don't understand how
You-
people
there's
afford
nothing-
it.
there's
They look like
nothing
that
for free.
They look like what's that dog that has the saggy face? That cartoon dog. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. He was always on, like, always had that sad tag voice. He's friends with Huckleberry Hound.
Yeah. Droopy.
His
name is Droopy.
Yeah, well, Meg was about to get into the prices. I think it's expensive.
Well, and I think in order to like look right, you have to do it often. I don't
Like
know
it
enough
wears
about
off
it,
every
but
few-
Yeah.
yeah.
And I want to say it's like $500 every time you do it or something. I don't know much
Wow.
about it, but I know it's a lot.
I know some people listening have had this done, so please chime
Yeah,
in.
you let us know.
And
Let us
no,
know.
it doesn't seem like anything's for free. Like now they're saying, did you guys hear about the Ozempic thing?
Well, is there a new thing about it?
People are going blind. Yeah, without warning, all of a sudden they
Is this
just
for
lose their
real?
vision.
It was like a really high number of people that were starting to have eye problems, and then some, I guess, went entirely blind.
And it's irreversible.
Interesting. Scientists explain Ozempic blindness link between sudden. Oh man. Wow. Yeah. You're gonna have to pay. You just got to pay the toll at some point
To get in the
Boys soul.
There's like
You gotta pay the
no
troll toll.
there's no
Troll.
easy button to anything, and I feel like there's just consequences that are bad
Yeah.
across the board.
I know people were saying Ozempic's a miracle drug and everything, but I don't trust something that we talked
Yeah.
about this before.
It feels like we've gone through these cycles before, like when ephedra and all that stuff. It's like, when are we at what point do they make their profit that then we get that?
Yeah, the real story behind
Yeah.
it, because they know.
I want to know, like, no, I don't even want to go down this rabbit hole. Yeah.
I did want to say that the Marathon Project, I talked to Ben Rosario. The podcast went out on Monday. He's awesome. You guys should go listen to it. But also, if you want to run or you're planning on running around a 2:45 marathon this winter, fall, and you don't have a race yet, you should come do the Marathon Project.
I should do that. I've always wanted to run a 2:45.
Are you allowed to wear rollerblades?
Yeah.
I don't think so. No.
All right.
I'll be wearing the new roller skate by Nike.
Yeah. So where is it again?
It's in Arizona.
Oh, is it the same place they had it before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go and cover it. I want to spectate Megan because it's a loop course, so I get to see her a couple times.
That's cool.
And then I can document.
And when's
It's
the
great. You
date
can use
again?
e-bike and just
It's December 21st. So
Oh, I
it's
don't
like,
know that I can.
It's
Ooh.
perfect because you're going to be like checking out of work and everything. You can go. And the schedule is set up so that the Gold Wave, which is the race that amateurs will be doing, happens Saturday morning. And then they have a pro race Sunday morning. So you can go race, go have fun that night, and then the next morning watch some pros run. And it's this fun running weekend.
Do you want me to come, or you want the freedom to just be?
I haven't thought that far in advance. You can do whatever you want, though.
You kind of want to be wanted.
Do you know anyone else who's running it?
I don't think so.
Okay. Like they haven't announced anybody?
They've announced a couple of the pros, whose names I'm forgetting right now. It was a couple of the people that did the original
Okay.
race are coming back to do it. My gut says that after the Chicago, New York, and major fall races happen, if someone's trying to
Okay.
go for a specific time, my gut says they're going to come do this.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah. And if you are running the Marathon Project around 2:45, also reach out because
Is there going to be prize money or anything like that?
I think there is.
I would imagine there would be, right?
Yeah.
Oh
Like for
yeah!
pros.
Wow. First is $10,000.
Yeah.
Second $5,000. Third $2,500. So like a decent payout.
And I mean, everyone who's running on Saturday in the Gold Wave, like you get treated like a pro too. Like you get bottles. It's
Oh,
a looped
nice.
course. They said they're going to try and have like as many people out there as possible since it's a looped course. It's really only 2 miles to fill. So
So that's funny. I just asked if you want me to come out there. They want people out there.
Yes.
And you're like, I'm not sure.
Come
I want
on
you to be
out.
out there.
come on out. The more the merrier. But yeah, I think it'll be cool. It's just something different.
All entrants who have run under 212 for men or 228 for women will receive a complimentary entry.
Yeah, it is an expensive
They got to cover that
entry fee.
the race.
But
price.
yeah, you're getting a lot of perks that you wouldn't get at a normal race.
Okay.
Bottle service.
Yeah.
That's cool.
If you're maybe you get first class seat.
So is that the professional race? Is that what it is, or is that something else?
The professional race, that's on Sunday. So that's 100 men, 100 women.
Oh.
It's called the Gold Wave, which is like for amateurs.
see.
And
Okay,
that's
Gold
on
Wave.
Saturday, and that'll be 500 men, 500 women.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And you have to apply for it?
Yeah, so it sounds like Ben was saying
Oh,
if you've
shit.
run under
All right.
330, you will pretty much get accepted, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, they wanted to make sure that it was a certain time. They did the math on like the
How embarrassing it
loops.
would be if you went out there and you end up running a 5-hour marathon.
I think
Do
you're
they
probably
think they
gonna,
pull you off on
I
one
think
of
you're
the
gonna
loops?
call it the third loop.
Okay, so yeah, it is a little the entry fee is a little bit higher.
It's $500.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So here's what you get. Can I say what you get?
Wait,
Yeah.
how much does it cost to do entry for New York or Chicago?
Like $375.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was like I thought it was like 300. I didn't realize. Okay.
$275, $375, I don't know, somewhere in there.
You're
It's not
probably right.
cheap.
So it's obviously flat and fast, great weather. Pace groups in 10-minute increments. Okay.
Wait, so no, that's the best part. It's actually, he was saying 5 minutes, and it's everything from 2:20 to like 3:30. Every 5 minutes, they're going to have a pace group,
That's
which
cool.
like for those people, those guys who can run a 2:25, like you're not going to get a
Wait, did you say 3:30?
yeah.
They're going, oh wow.
Okay. For those guys, what?
Like the guys that can run a 2:25 or a 2:30, like you never get
A
pace group.
That is true. Yeah, that's cool. Personal bottles. Okay. Indoor warm-up area. No long bathroom lines. That might be worth $100 right there.
100%.
For Robbie.
Yeah, for me. I'll take. Trust me, I'm getting my money's worth.
There
No-
will be a line outside of Robbie's bathroom.
I will start the line. No long ride to the start. Very cool. Start, finish in the same spot. Okay. Bag drop off. That makes sense. Opportunity to line up just 15 minutes before the start. That's nice.
Well, so it sounds like it's on this resort, and the hotel that they're recommending you stay at, they have a deal, so it's only $170 a night, which
Oh.
is, if you think about
Reasonable, yeah.
any major or
Sure.
any race, like I remember we went to Wineglass and stayed in the worst hotel of my life, and
Oh,
it was
dude.
$500 a night.
We got in there and I
And
don't
the
even
shower
think she
was
was
leaking.
A
There was a
cleaning
woman
person
in
just
sitting on
there.
our bed.
Was it a ghost or a real person?
It was a
real
real
person.
person.
Oh.
They were like vaping too.
That might have been a ghost. Dude, I want a ghost. Yeah, I don't want an old timey ghost. I want a ghost that vapes on a hotel bed. I want that to haunt me.
I died recently. Yeah. Vaping accident.
Yeah, too much. I died of popcorn lung. I'm gonna haunt you.
Dude, that and it smelled bad.
Yeah, the vape.
No, the room it smelled like
I was
mildew.
gonna say that. Yeah, and that's the thing with those tourist towns too. They can do whatever they want.
It's insane.
Yeah, this is my problem. So when I was in Leadville, I was highly skeptical of finding any good food because whenever you go to a tourist town,
Yeah.
they just can exist. Like here's a
Yes.
pizza shop, doesn't matter the quality, and people will buy it because it's the only pizza shop.
Leadville isn't really a tourist town.
Yeah,
I think-
there's
I think-
definitely some tourism vibes, but it's not quite.
It's kind of a destination for endurance sports.
Yeah,
But-
the downtown stretch has like the little shops that are touristy.
I felt like though the restaurants, for the most part,
They were good.
Yeah.
No, I was here to say
there's a coffee shop
I
there
was
that's
proved
amazing.
wrong. Yeah, the food was actually there's some very good spots.
So when Meg and I were doing Trans Records last time, they would take us to this one coffee shop so that we could have internet access to post stuff.
Yeah,
And that place was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't remember it that well.
yeah. I ended up just drinking Folgers every morning, which is.
Did you really? Oh, wow.
I don't know.
That's better than hotel coffee.
Maybe.
Slightly.
Fair.
Are you
Just a
kidding?
touch.
But yeah, there's plenty of like those little, like Harper's Ferry, perfect example. Horrible food in almost every restaurant, but it's way overpriced. So hopefully that doesn't, I don't even know what I was talking about. Hopefully that doesn't happen in Arizona. What?
Vaping ghosts. I don't know.
No, they can't be.
Oh, wine glass, because of wine glass.
Yeah.
That's
When-
a Cornish hen? Where is it?
Corning.
Corning.
Corning, New York.
When Carl and I were out in wherever that was.
Rosedale,
Yeah.
California.
Oh my God. That's
Roseville.
Roseville.
That was a bad food
Yeah.
zone.
Yeah.
You probably would have liked it though, Rob.
Didn't you have to go to like a Chili's or something?
No, we went
Went
to
to Red Rob.
There's a
Red
Buffalo
Robin.
Buffalo
Buffalo
Red
Wild
Wings,
Wings.
which I had a
Red-
burger at. Then we went to
Yeah.
Red Robin, where I just drank.
Bottomless fries.
Yeah.
You know.
We got breakfast at a Starbucks.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Just riveting.
Yeah. Oh, that's the place that we were talking about. That sounds like.
It was like a sprawling
Yeah.
mall.
Like
it
it
has-
has-
Like the woodlands.
Cheese-
It's
No,
not nice.
Yeah.
She had the Cheesecake Factory, all those.
I
types
wish
of
there was a
spots.
cheesecake.
Wait, where
I
are we
thought
going?
somebody
Where are
said
we
there
going
was.
that there's going to be a Rainforest Cafe?
I never knew we were.
No, we're going someplace that there's a Rainforest Cafe. 'cause
Are you kidding me? In
They-
Chamonix?
I mean, probably Chicago, New York. I don't
No,
know.
there was one that we were going like, oh, we got to tell Robbie about this.
I feel like I kind of know what you're saying.
Yeah, there,
I think you had brought this up.
And I'm not going to be there?
No, I think you will be there.
Oh, snap. Oh, is it in San Antonio? No, for TRE?
It might be. It might be.
I mean, it sounds like they would
I
have
think
one.
that's
Sounds like a
it. I
place
think
that
you
would do
nailed
that.
it.
Is there one?
I'm looking up now.
I'll look up with you. Just to,
Dude, that's where we should do our group run from.
Rainforest Cafe?
Yeah.
It looks like there's still there's one in Galveston.
there is one in
Katy.
San Antonio.
There is one in San Antonio. Yeah, all right.
Right downtown.
Dude.
Right on Crockett Street. Okay.
Hell yes, that'll be perfect way to. We'll take the Norda guys to Rainforest Cafe.
We're working on a couple proposals for that week, so maybe I need to throw out there that
We do it at
this
a
is the
Rainforest
spot.
Cafe.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome to do a group run from Rainforest Cafe.
Get them to open it up, have special beverages or something.
Thunderstorms going all morning.
And think we could have the dry ice, like bubbly lava drink for post run.
Dude, do you think that would actually be possible?
Yeah, we can talk
They
about
would be
it.
silly not to love us coming there.
Dude, we could
that'd
play
be
hide and seek
so
in there.
Sick. Yeah,
Robbie's pumped.
I'm gonna. Oh man! All right, this is cool. Now I'm looking forward to TRE.
Speaking of which, I started looking at concepts for our apparel. So I'm going to need some
Okay.
feedback soon.
All right.
All right, we're doing
We're
doing Borat onesies.
we just we did the the banana hammock. We did we just published the Primex first thoughts from the running event, and
Way
someone
back
saw
then,
us the jacket we had. And they're like, dude, you got to make those available for purchase. I'm like, they're just not that. They were great for 3 days, but the quality wasn't
It was
anything I'd want to sell somebody.
Yeah. I mean, I'll sell you mine. Just hit me up.
Yeah, Robbie.
Yeah.
Where are you, Meg?
Sorry, our dog needs his Bordetella shot in order to be bored next week. when
Our
we're
dog,
both
Ralphie.
gone.
Everybody knows who he is.
And so they just said there's a last minute appointment. I can bring him in at 9 tomorrow. So I was confirming.
Oh, okay.
I have to do that. Otherwise, I didn't know what Ralphie was going to
Doesn't
do next week.
Bordatello sound like a whorehouse?
That's what I was gonna say. Wait, why did we both think that? Oh, because a bordello is a.
A bordello and a.
So is that an STD or not?
Bordetella?
That Ralphie has, yeah.
No. Well, Bordetella
And
is
also-
a vaccination to keep him from getting kennel cough.
And it also does sound like a loaf of bread or
Okay.
something. I'll take the pizza Bordatello.
Yeah, it sounds like some Italian dessert.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not that.
Yeah.
I thought Ralphie was getting a little wild in the kennel.
No,
The
but as
ladies
a
love
puppy,
him.
he got like every disease possible: pneumonia, kennel cough.
Remember when he got the face warts?
Yeah.
Oh, so he did have herpes then.
Dude, it was the grossest
Dog
thing ever.
herpes.
And I was scared because when it started growing on his face, I thought they were going to stay. And you know me, I'm superficial. So as soon as he got ugly, I was like, we're going to have to kill him.
Yeah.
But
Oh, jeez.
Now at that point, there's not much you can do for him.
yeah, it's like he had on his lip, he had this like thing that looked like coral growing off his face.
Oh, like those zombie squirrels or whatever,
Yeah.
zombie rabbits.
And I was like, dude, you can't stay here.
No, because you don't know if he does zombify, then he starts going after you in the middle of the night. then
Right.
It's the game over.
Ralphie
Stephen
would
King.
never do that.
Are you kidding? He sleeps right on your
I don't
face.
know.
Yeah, because he loves me, not because he wants to kill
But
me.
imagine if you got dog herpes, how do you explain that to people?
Yeah, that's not
no
okay.
good.
Canine love.
All right, Ralphie, stay safe out there. Use some protection.
He's good now. And that was when we were taking him to that
Petri
Dogtopia.
dish.
Yeah. That was above the hardware store.
Oh yeah.
Or below the hardware
There's
store.
no windows, no
Who
doors.
knows what goes on there?
It's
You
just
know.
a room full of diseases, doggy diseases.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sniffing butts.
we have three shoes to talk about.
Yeah, we do.
Which one do you want to talk about first?
I don't know. Robbie, which one do you want to talk about first?
I haven't run in any of these shoes yet.
You were away when the Norda 001A arrived.
Yeah.
You're terrified of the Asics Ray.
Yeah.
Which you should be.
Let's
You
talk
should
about
be,
that one first,
yeah.
since you
All
ran
right.
it this morning. Or
Yeah.
I ran with you.
Meg's done like 24 miles in it.
yeah, I'm amazed. Mine looks so much worse than yours.
Every time you run, you destroy shoes.
But like even my foam is way more crinkled.
Yeah. Well, you're a big girl.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's nice. I love this shoe. I don't think it is going to be good for a long time, and I don't think it's good for a race that has a lot of turns.
Okay.
I'll say, so Robbie and I did a workout this morning. We did mile repeats. When you're trying to hit paces, I think it's fun, smooth, feels insanely light. I mean, this is lighter than the
Evo
Evo Pro.
Thomas kept going ahead. You kept picking up the pace faster than it was, though. And I was like, I think it's because of the shoes.
It might have been the shoes. I also feel like I'm finally getting a payoff from
Okay.
my workouts and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
No, I mean you were doing great, but I was like, it was hard to.
And one of the reasons I wanted
stay-
you there
stay slower.
was I suck at pacing.
Yeah.
I kind of like I'm like a dog off a leash kind of thing with pacing. It's like it's
Yeah.
for some reason I have to make it harder than it is.
Yeah, I would say it takes me a little bit, maybe the first mile to like get in the rhythm, but I felt like you kept wanting to go faster, and I think it's because of the shoe, maybe
Possibly
because
it's super bouncy.
yeah,
The problem is while it's super bouncy, it's not all directed in one direction. All right, final check-in. Are you getting used to nutrition? Make sure that you're starting to play with that and see what your gut can handle. I've been trying to do every 4 miles as just a way to pop down a Morton or whatever fuel I'm taking. And then we're trying out the salty carbs from Runway because they sponsor the Fuel for the Soul podcast and want to see if those work. And actually, I really enjoyed them on my long run this past weekend. So maybe give them a shot. And yeah, just start practicing with your fuel.
It reminded me actually, and I realized this after the run today, a little bit of the Saucony Endorphin Elite 2, in that there's a little bit of a wobbliness to it. And I'm not saying that like it's bad. It's just it's really soft and squishy, and it's so tall that I don't know. It's an interesting sensation underfoot.
So when we were running at pace, I felt like it was perfect, except for in one thing, like there was like we were in the promenade area where it's made of bricks.
Yeah.
So there's grooves a little bit, and I hit one time just off like a corner groove, and I came close to like
Twisting ankle.
twisting ankle or something. And so I was like, okay, you got to be extra careful on it. But I actually think what I found was that it's more unstable at the slower paces. Like when we were doing the in-between paces, that's where I felt like it was like there's no direction to the foam. Like it could shoot you off like if you land a little bit to this side, the amount of energy return is insane. So it like pops you off in any direction.
And what's the weight on your?
On mine,
Is that yours or Megan's?
That's Thomas.
this is mine.
I can't. I don't know how.
Mine
I can't
was
tell.
like under 3. Mine was like under 4 ounces. It's like nothing.
I thought Thomas was.
Yeah, mine's
was under. Was that like? 4?
It's under 5. Yeah, mine's under 5 because we did the balloon thing.
Is there
Yeah.
a scale over there, Carl?
There was.
I do want to weigh it.
Yeah,
I
so
mean-
it did remind me a little bit of the Evo, and I mean, because it's so light, even more so. But
So much more underfoot though.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
It was right here, I thought.
It just feels like you have a bunch of foam underfoot, which is really nice.
Yeah.
But it also feels like nothing at the same time.
Yeah.
It's cool, and I will say the traction is 1,000 times better than the Evo.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I was terrified to run in the rain, and it was wet out this morning. And
I didn't even think
was-
about that. It was really wet.
I was fine.
Yeah.
And this stuck. One weird thing is the cavity in the shoe can
It
sometimes make a
suctions,
suction
yeah.
cup feel.
Yes.
To the floor.
But yeah, turnover was really easy in it.
This is still
The
sweaty.
one thing that's crazy, it's probably not sweaty. It's probably wet.
yeah.
But see how mine is laced up, Robbie?
Yeah.
Like I have it sucked down as tight as it can go. It's almost like a zipper. And Meg's is like when it's on her foot,
It looks like a normal shoe.
normal shoe. So do you think a wider foot?
I actually do think a wider foot would be okay in that shoe. I really do. It has a pretty wide platform. I think it has to just because of the foam and the stack height and the whole thing.
And it looks great.
Yeah.
I love that white with black stripes.
I'm so glad
And
that
it's
they
a
made
clean
it a
black
different
stripe.
color.
It's not like
the gradient.
when they mess
thing.
around with the tiger stripes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I do not think I have the speed to wear this for a full marathon. Like just because I know when you start slowing down or when I was doing the easy pace that it did get like squirrely. Like if my form was breaking down or I wasn't able to hold the pace towards the end of the marathon.
It will be really interesting to see what Asics athletes choose this over the Sky or Edge.
I personally would be more confident, even though this feels light, great, bouncy. I think I'd be more confident in like either the Sky or the Edge.
Yeah. So this, we didn't mention it, but the foam in this is just all FF Leap, whereas the Edge and the Sky each have a layer of FF Leap, but not a full slab of it underfoot. So this is like just a very soft, but also very responsive sensation.
Okay, cool.
And price-wise,
It's $300.
so it's $200 less than the
Evo.
Evo Pro.
Yeah.
I don't know, the new Evo Pro 2 versus this, I'd probably go with this.
Yeah.
I would too.
The outsole traction and just
Yeah.
in case it rains is
Honestly,
that's
that
almost-
alone.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still not phenomenal. I still think you could get.
Yeah.
Like we were in, it wasn't raining. The bricks were wet. The road was wet, but it was like post-rain wet, not in the middle.
Yeah,
of
but if you were in the Evo Pro in those conditions, like I would not be confident. I would be nervous running.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, you can't have that feeling on race day.
Yeah.
All right, so that's coming September 1st.
Yes.
For $300. And, all right, you also got the Norda 001A.
Well, as long as we're talking about race shoes, let's go to the
Or
Under Armour
let's go
Velociti
to-
3.
UA instead of 001A.
Good switch up.
Under Armour Velociti Elite 3.
3, yeah.
I feel like we might have seen this at TRE 2 years ago,
I think you're right, actually.
outside of the booths.
Yeah.
And this is a shoe that Sharon Lochetti wore when she won New York. It's also the same shoe that she wore when she won the NYC half marathon.
Yeah.
And she's running New York again, right? Or is that Chicago? No, she's running New
I
York.
think she's on the New York list.
Yeah, she's on the New York list. Robbie,
Yeah.
this shoe is fun to run in.
Okay.
It has a nice bounce. Fit was great. It, to me, though, is second gen race day shoe and tier 2.
It feels a little heavy.
Yeah, it's over 8 ounces for my size 10.5.
Okay.
And it just has, like, honestly, I just been doing the Sonic Blast review and stuff, and I have to say, not a huge difference between the two shoes.
Okay.
Like in just underfoot feel.
I'm just looking at it. Why would you put that much rubber on there on a race day shoe? That's a lot of rubber.
You are right.
That feels unnecessary.
That's
don't know.
why I kind of put it. Yeah, it has a really nice feel. It has a really nice bounce. I did a 16-mile treadmill run in it.
Oh wow.
Where I did a progressive pace and dropped it down to the 7s for the finish.
Okay.
And then I did 8 miles in it yesterday, and it's nice. It feels really good. The toe spring is right. Geometry feels right. But being over 8 ounces and just kind of feeling more like a daily trainer than a...
And the upper kind of looks like a daily trainer. Like
Yeah.
looks like it has some nice padding and stuff around the heel.
Yeah.
Like if this was, I don't know what the price is. Do we know the price on this?
$250.
Okay, I was gonna say if it was 180, like the Sonic,
Yeah.
I think you have,
Double check. That might be
Okay.
$225.
yeah, I think you'd have something that I would say, okay, this is if you wanted a really up tempo daily trainer, and they could, I think,
$250.
I think the version that Megan got because she didn't get the Elite, you may have a shoe that's more built for the daily trainer. So I'd be interested to see.
I mean, I remember when they came out with that like Velocity Flow or something. That was, I thought, a really nice shoe. Or even the last Velocity Elite I really loved, but for the exact same reason you said, it was a great like up tempo shoe, trainer type situation, but it wasn't a race day shoe. I actually wore that. I really did love the last version, but I wouldn't race in it. It was a great.
Well, that's the thing. I
trainer.
look at this and I go, Sharon Lochetti could, I mean, if she's running in this and kicking ass,
Yeah.
you know, you do wonder, okay, what if you had the Asics Ray or
Fast R3 or the Audios Pro.
yeah, just because that is the weight on it alone. Is,
Right. It's
puts
2
it-
ounces more than any other race day shoe.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, is like 8.5, and now you're talking. If they had released this 2 years ago,
Oh.
then it's
yeah,
right
probably.
in the mix. Unfortunately for them, now the top tier has, like, if you think Vaporfly, all the Asics race day shoes, they're all now hitting sub 7 ounces for size 10.5.
And this is the problem. It's like, who are you selling these to? Because presumably if you're running a marathon, you have some experience in the running space and probably have worn different shoes or looked at different brands and are somewhat familiar with a race day shoe. And it's like, who is buying this 8.5 ounce shoe over literally any other? I'm just trying to figure out who the person is that would
This
buy
isn't
it.
coming out till January 2026.
Okay.
Oh, well, nobody's buying it until January.
All right.
I was confused as to why the 2 was only showing up, and so
Okay.
the 3 is not coming out till January.
That's rough. So this is, yeah, I think it could be a good marathon shoe for someone who isn't concerned maybe with the weight. I'm telling you, the ride of it and everything feels great. The foam feels nice.
I believe it because I do actually like the way that Under Armour shoes run.
Yeah, it just does. It's just like when you put it next to this, it looks like a relic. And when I say this, I'm motioning towards the Asics Metaspeed
Well,
Ray.
even the Metaspeed Sky or Edge, which are a little bit closer in price point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we don't know what this is gonna.
No,
Be-
and it does actually look like it says in select run specialty stores October, global release January 2026.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I always want, we were always wanting Under Armour to
Yeah, win. It's our home team.
Yeah,
Well,
I love I really like the people there. They're great.
Yeah. No, their hometown. We want them to win. They
sure.
just make a lot of moves that are confusing. Recently, they launched a shoe that we thought was a casual shoe, or we thought was a lifestyle.
The Halo or
Yeah,
something?
the Halo.
Yeah.
And they brought one of the local run clubs out to the headquarters to highlight it, and I'm like, okay, so that's their target. That that particular run club is very social,
Right.
but it's the shoe to me. Like they came, we interviewed.
Jonah Koech.
Yeah, right after he won, he was wearing the shoe. Typically, that would be a great opportunity, especially for us, like the way that we see shoes, would to be especially a shoe you're launching, to bring the shoe and let us check it out. So to me, it's like, did they not want to show us the shoe because it's not going to be for, like I feel like our audience is core runners,
Right.
and is it not a core running shoe?
Yeah, I was confused, slightly confused by that. I don't know, man. It seems like, yeah.
It's a bigger question. But what's frustrating to me is that we've gone through.
We've asked this question for the last decade, though.
Yeah, it's several times. Like, there's been several restarts in the Under Armour running category. And each time it seems to be a different focus on what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so we have their pinnacle race product here. It's a little bit behind some of their competitors. And then you go to okay, so what's your daily trainer? What's your this? And they're launching this Halo. And you're like, okay, that looks like a lifestyle shoe. What would you use that for? Is it for the 1 to 3 mile runner? Like, is it a lifestyle shoe that you just want to get in front of runners? Like, I'm not sure what the direction
is. The thing is, they have some pretty great athletes, too.
Yeah.
Sharon Lucchetti.
Sharon Lucchetti is the number one. Like, my pick. Like, if she's up for a marathon right now, she won Boston.
Yeah.
She won New York. Or did she win New York? I know she won the New York City half. She won Boston.
She won New York,
won New York
2 years ago.
That was when
Yeah.
she came in to visit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she has to be considered one of the top female marathoners, right, at this point.
Right, and this is not on obviously the design department or shoe, but
No, it's marketing, yeah.
The marketing has done basically nothing.
Like, if she was an Adidas or Nike athlete, Puma,
I don't know.
you know that they'd be like,
figure it out.
there'd be like posters and
Yeah,
like the whole town. Like, I can't
and
believe
she has a great personality too. That's the
she
thing.
does. She's super sweet.
Like you can market that all day long.
I'm surprised, like, even just like driving on 95, the Under Armour usually buys billboards. Why wouldn't there be
Sharon.
the top female marathoner, Boston, New York, and the New York City half marathon winner wears an Under Armour? Like, why isn't this being?
Yeah, it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
Interesting.
interesting.
But I guess we'll see how I have this shoe again. I haven't run in it yet, so I can't say. But
I think you'll enjoy running it.
I'm sure I will.
It's really nice to run in.
I totally believe it because like I said, I've actually really enjoyed a few of the Under Armour models. I'm just always shocked at some of the price points. Like I remember that like tempo shoe from a couple years ago. I think it was the Velociti Flow or something, that knit kind of upper one that I really enjoyed, but it was like $180, and I was like, why? It was a very simple shoe that at that time 180 was like the very top tier.
I just wonder if it's like we don't want to be seen as a budget brand, so we still have to put stuff at the price point of
Meanwhile, they're
competitor.
in Kohl's and yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
TJ
it is
Maxx.
tough. Like the Skechers shoe, like people are always like, why don't they just come out with different branding and do that? And we've kind of known from the beginning why they didn't do that. But the actual shoe itself is a really good shoe, but the perceived value to the,
Yeah.
people don't necessarily want to line up in Skechers.
Yeah.
And I get that. And on the flip side, here's Norda 001A, which it looks identical to the.
I got to tell you, it looks identical to the 001. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I'm impressed in your ability to take out a brand new pair of white Nordas and just trash them.
You know, it is tough. This is my second pair that looks exactly like this. So I had the 001 in this colorway, and that one got muddy and dirty.
Yeah.
And these were just beautiful out of the box. And, you know, it's they designed
else you gonna do
a
with
gorgeous
them?
shoe.
I know.
But yeah, I took it out in the trail.
Take them on the Ocean City Boardwalk, like Makacharski.
Really flex on those the Doughboy pizza workers. What's crazy about this shoe is it's, to the naked eye, looks identical to the other one.
Right.
But they've done something really fantastic that changes this shoe. I liked this shoe before. I thought it was a really good all-arounder shoe, and we talked about taking it on vacation and stuff. And one time I went out to Tahoe with Megan, and we ran the trails out there, and turned out I just wanted to wear that shoe most of the time.
Yeah.
But now they put in this new foam, Robbie, and it livens the shoe up. First, it makes the shoe a lot lighter, and just the underfoot feel now has that little bit of bounce, that little bit of like cushioning that was missing in the first one.
Yeah, so they use the Arnitel TPEE foam, which is probably not the same durometer, but it is, as far as I know, it's the same foam used in the 005.
It doesn't feel that the 005 feels more squishy and a little more flexible.
But it is the same material or
it just
structure.
feels, it makes the shoe a lot lighter. It feels so good. The only areas where it was a little tough is, you know, that Gunpowder Trail where there's like a rocky section.
Yeah.
That's like downhill, and it's like, I'd say fist-sized rocks.
Yeah.
And smaller. I don't know what shoe is going to feel great. I think that the La Sportiva shoe does a good job of like protecting the front. This one like was getting a little bit of punishment under the forefoot on that. And then the other thing that they didn't change that people didn't love from before, and I have to say it's back, is the heel counter.
Yeah, I would say that's the one, literally Achilles heel of the shoe, is depending on the shoe or how your heel interacts with it, you can get some serious rubbing.
I didn't have a problem last time.
Same.
But I did 10 miles. I don't know if it was a combination of the sock and the shoe or whatever, but this cut up my heel, and I bled. It was like that hot sting towards the end of the run. And I'm like, like other than that, I thought the first loop, first 5 mile loop, I was like, oh, this is a perfect shoe. It really got me on the second loop. And I don't know, like I said, it could have been the sock, could have been that, but it's that kind of thing where I'm like, I would be a little afraid to go back out.
Yeah, I get that. And the upper is a little more flexible. They used a different Dyneema, I think.
Yeah.
And
that's not as noticeable as the foam. The foam's really noticeable.
But all that said, it's $285, which I think is how much the 001 was. But they're also putting the 001 on a friggin' fire sale. So if you
$170 or something,
snatch that up, now's the time to do it.
And it is, like, for me, this is it's a pretty shoe, and they didn't change any of the tooling or anything like that. So if you wanted to get the 001 just as like a casual, like, travel hiker.
Which, by the way, I mean, when I did that 9 mile route, that's what I wore. So it's like, I still love the 001.
Yeah.
And wear it for a lot of trail runs that I do.
Did you have any problem with the heel counter?
I did, yeah. So the pair that I took out there is one that I don't run in that much. I usually run in the ones that Satisfy one that's like trash. And so in the beginning, we were going uphill, hiking uphill, I felt some rubbing, not on the top, but in that like middle part of the heel. And I was honestly super nervous that it was gonna really mess me up.
Be an issue, yeah.
It went away. I think it kind of broke in and it went away. So it ended up not being a big deal. But I could see how it could be.
I mean, you can still see a little bit of my plasma there
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
on there. Yeah, that was a little bit of a bummer, but I don't like. Again, I can't tell. Could have been the sock. So it was really humid out, and I was wearing those thicker Norda socks, and they were drenched with sweat.
That was probably a poor.
Yeah.
You should have been wearing SWIFTWICK, dude.
Yeah, probably. But I wanted to match.
Yeah, I can feel you.
But yeah, it was. So I don't know. I'll wait for my Achilles to heal up and maybe give it another shot.
All
See
right.
what happens. But yeah, definitely change the sock up.
Cool. Well, man, I guess we can start to wrap this up. My kids are upstairs, hopefully not
They had Pokemon cards. It was fine.
setting the place on fire.
I could hear them running around.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, well, Helen texted me in the middle of this and said, is it okay if they have a popsicle from the freezer? Like, if you want that sugar rush on you, Helen, then go for it.
Boy, we should go rescue her.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that does it. And get excited for next week when the guys are in UTMB. I'm sorry, are in Chamonix
Yeah.
Chamonix.
recording.
Chamonix.
Chamonix.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back to recap that the week after.
You realize saying like in UTMB would be like saying they're in Tough Mudder.
But people get it. They know.
I don't know. UTMB is everywhere now.
If you say at UTMB, that's fair.
That's what I said.
Yeah. You're at the race, at the event.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Mont Blanc is an actual place. So
Yeah.
that helps.
They made the pens.
Yeah. Do you have one of those pens?
I did.
Really?
I did. I think it was a wedding present for being a groomsman in my brother's wedding.
Yeah, that's cool. I've always wanted one.
I don't know where it is though, and it's engraved. but
Okay.
I don't
if you
know.
find
where
one
it
on
is these
sale,
days.
if you find one on sale for $10, bring it back. All right.
All right. Hi, Ma.
Hi, Robin.
Got my laces tied, my trusty podcast by my side. If you wanna talk fun, it's the place to be. Yeah, it's the drop, D-R-O-B.